code violations at the Syracuse Academy of Science charter school, raising concern from parents. Many now questioning whether that building and other school buildings are safe. Let's get the facts first on CBS 5 News at 5:30. All of this began Tuesday morning when emergency crews responded to the charter school and detected high levels of carbon monoxide in the cafeteria. 12 adults were treated on the scene, 5 others taken to the hospital and released the same day. The overnight janitor at the school, Brian DeForge, was found dead inside the school building Tuesday morning. Right now, it's unclear if the carbon monoxide leak and his death are related. Authorities are still looking into it. There was a vigil just yesterday outside the school to honor him. Both family members and students remain desperate for answers. Syracuse police have now taken over the investigation. It comes after the charter school prematurely released information that wasn't accurate. Since Tuesday, we've learned there were no carbon monoxide detectors in the cafeteria. And Syracuse code enforcement found 8 violations, deeming the building unfit for human occupancy. CBS 5's Mary Keeler is with the Live Eye in Syracuse right now.
Yeah, Michael, signs like this one behind me are on the doors here at the different entrances at the Syracuse Academy of Science building here. And tonight, the I-Team continues to dig for answers on the details behind the violations warranting them. The I-Team uncovered the 8 open city code enforcement violations lodged against the Syracuse Academy of Science this week, ranging from tampering with equipment to violations related to carbon monoxide alarms and detectors. Equipment that's top of mind for people right now after high levels were detected inside the school by fire crews. They were there after a man family identified as Brian DeForge, a night cleaner at the school, was found dead. 5 others were treated at the hospital for symptoms of exposure. His cause of death is still under investigation.
He did a proper inspection, and I've been assured by that by the fire chief.
Syracuse Common Councilor Pro Temp Pat Hogan says he's been briefed by Syracuse's fire chief. The I-Team obtained a fire inspection from 6 weeks ago, citing no issues or mention of carbon monoxide detectors.
The fire marshal has a stellar record. He's been a fire marshal for over 20 years.
Hogan says since this death, he was told the department went above and beyond by double-checking inspection records at school buildings across the city. And the fire chief has gone back and looked to make sure nothing was missed.
The fire chief has been doing he has gone through the files of every building that's supposed to be inspected as far as school activities in it.
In the city of Syracuse?
Yes. And I talked to the fire chief, and he assured me that everything is going to be done to make sure all our schools are safe.
We continue to push for more information as Syracuse police are now the lead agency handling the investigation into what happened at the school. The Syracuse fire chief choosing not to comment tonight, instead pointing us to the latest release from the agency about this incident. The I-Team also reached out to the founder of the Syracuse Academy of Science Charter School Network, which of course includes this school. They were listed as the code violations as the owner of this property. Live in Syracuse tonight, I'm Mary Keeler.
Mary, do we have any handle on how much longer we'll have to wait to find out if someone tampered with the device that was signed off on during the inspection late last year, or whether someone maybe made a mistake in the inspection?
Well, we've been stressing to the city, that was one of my first calls this morning. We've been stressing that if the open data portal shows us those 8 violations and gives us very vague descriptions of 1 or 2 words, that people also deserve to know the explanation behind what was found, because it could be something relatively minor and adding up to something larger, as we know that there was a situation here which was dire with the levels found inside of the cafeteria. But it remains to be seen. The Freedom of Information request was submitted this morning, and it was communicated that the community deserves to know what's behind what has put these signs on the doors and declaring it unfit for human occupancy.
It's hard to wait that out. Mary, thank you.